Okay, so let me solve these. It's easier to explain with questions, but I would definitely say practice. It makes sense when I do it, but you gotta try it on your own. Okay, here. AD is 6. This is 6. DB is 24. Alright, find CD. So remember, this, if we call this x, the relationship between the altitude and these two pieces is x squared is this times this. So x squared is 6 times 24. So then 6 times 24 is 144. So x is 12. Okay, that's the answer for that one. Okay, next. DB is 4. DB is 4. BC is 10. Find AB. Find this. So this is the side. We're not dealing with the altitude. We're dealing with the side. So the relationship is, we'll call this x. This thing squared, right? This leg squared is this 4 times this whole thing, which we'll call x. So then 100 equals 4x, so x equals 25. So 25 is our answer. Alright, next one. AD is 3. This is 3, and then AB is 30. This is 30. Find CD. CD. So if this is 3, this is 27. Just double check. AD is 3, AB is 30. Yeah, so this is 27. And to find the altitude, this is what we need, right? So then we'll call this x. So remember, x squared is 3 times 27, which is 81. So then x equals 9. So 9 is our answer. And this last one here, if CB is 32, and then AD is 18, this is 18, find CB. That's a typo. CB is 32, AD is 18. I'm gonna say this is probably supposed to say DB. I don't, does this make, because yeah, they gave us CB. I don't know why they're asking for CB. So we'll say, we'll fix the question. We'll say it's asking for this. So this is 32 squared equals x times 18 plus x. And you get a quadratic. So assuming this works out, if you solve this quadratic, let me just do it. So then I'll say x squared. Here, let me write this out. So then 32 squared is 1024. So x squared plus 18x minus 1024 equals 0. So if we solve this quadratic, I'm just gonna use a calculator. Plus 18 minus 1024. We get x is some decimal. Yeah. Okay. I'm guessing this is not the intended question. But yeah, you would use quadratic formula, and then you could probably find it, or you could do find zeros of the graph. Yeah. Okay, but this is a bad question. Okay, next it says SR is 24, so this whole thing is 24. TR is 8. Find SQ. So we'll call this x, and then if this is 8, this has to be 16. So remember, the relationship is x squared, right? This thing squared is the shadow of this thing, like what's underneath it, times this entire hypotenuse, so times 24. Yeah. So then 16 times 24 is 384. So I get x squared equals 384, and then square root both sides. You get hold on, I'm gonna just do it this way. This is 4 squared times 8 times 3. So it's 2 to the 7th times 3, square root that. This is divided by 2, so it's 2 to the 3rd times square root of 6. This is 8 square root of 6. Yeah, so that's our answer. It's just breaking apart square roots, right? And then, okay, next one, it says AD is 2, and then DB is 10. Find CB. Yeah, find this. So again, this squared is this times this whole thing. So this thing equals 10 times 12, 10 plus 2, which is 120. So then x equals, what is this, 4 times 30? Yeah, so 2 square root of 30. So that's our answer. And then for this one, AC is 6, CB is 8. You should notice these, right? Pythagorean triples, so 3, 4, 5, 5, 12, 13. Yeah, these are probably the two most common. So this is 6, 8, which is doubling 3, 4. So then this should be double of 5. So this whole thing is 10. If you're not sure, you can just use Pythagorean theorem, right? Like 6 squared plus 8 squared should equal 10 squared. That's how you can get that. Then it says find the length of AD. We'll call this x, and the length of CD. So let's do this one first, because you need to find AD to find CD anyway. So let's do this. So that we know that 6 squared equals x times 10. So then 36 equals 10x, and then x equals 3.6. This is 3.6. So if this is 3.6, this is 6.4. Right? These two have to add up to 10. And then you want to find CD. We'll call this y. Call this y. So then y squared equals 3.6 times 6.4. I'm going to use a calculator for this. So 3.6 times 6.4, you get something. Square root that, you get 4.8. So y equals 4.8. You could have also used Pythagorean theorem, right? Once you have this and this, you can say like 3.6 squared plus y squared equals 6 squared. You would have got the same answer. Okay, but yeah. So final answers, AD equals 3.6, and then CD equals 4.8. That's it.